So, hi guys, welcome to the channel Learn Concepts with Nikil, Discover, Learn and Grow. So, in this particular lecture and in this particular video, we'll be learning about sensitivity analysis as well as scenario analysis in management consulting. Basically, the sensitivity analysis and scenario analysis concepts will be used by management consultants of finance, like finance related management consultants will be using this sensitivity as well as scenario analysis. And let's see what it is. So introduction, sensitivity analysis as well as scenario analysis are two major important concepts used by management consultants to assess risk, uncertainty, and decision making under different conditions. As I said you before, it is used to assess risks and it is used by financial management consultants, and it will be also useful for predicting the uncertainty, and it is also useful for taking the decisions based upon the outputs, based upon the scenario and sensitivity analysis outputs, right? We'll be learning about scenario and sensitivity in detail in the next video. Next slide, not video. Yeah. They help businesses prepare for future uncertainties. Future uncertainties. As I said you before, it is useful for this is in sensitivity as well as scenario analysis are useful for predicting the future outcomes of the business, right? Future uncertainties, optimize strategies by sensitivity and scenario analysis. Also, we will be making some strategies for because we will be getting to know the future outcomes, right? We will be predicting the future outcomes, right? So, based upon the future outcomes prediction, we will be making some optimizing strategies. Optimizing is nothing but we will be making better strategies and make data driven decisions. Yeah. Example, a company wants to launch a new product. Consultants use this analysis to predict how factors like pricing, competition, and market demand will impact success, right? So basically, they will be considering some parameters, some factors like pricing, competition, and market. And what is the impact of these factors or these variables? So we will be calling these as variables. We will be calling these parameters or factors as variables also. So what is the if I change the price, what will be the impact on my success? What will be the impact on the market? What will be the customer perception? If I change the market demand. So basically pricing costs, these all will be having some impact on the success and market, right? So that sensitivity as well as scenario analysis talks about that only. They will be predicting the future outcomes by using sensitivity and scenario analysis. So let's see sensitivity analysis. Sensitivity analysis measures how one key variable. There will be only one key variable, guys. How one key variable, it may be cost, it may be price, it may be demand, affects the business outcome while keeping the other factors constant. For constant, not constant, constant. So let's take price. We have kept cost and demand as constant. We have not changed anything, but we will be changing the price. If I increase the price for 10% more, like if I increase the price 10% more, what will be the impact of that 10% on my business? Let's take an example. I'm manufacturing a pen. Let's assume I'm manufacturing a pen and the cost of the pen is 10 rupees, right? If I increase the pen price from 10 rupees to 15 rupees. Let's assume if I change the price of the pen from 10 rupees to 15 rupees, what will be the impact of the success in the market? How the customers will be perceiving my pen karke. So that is about sensitivity analysis. You will be getting to know clearly. 1 minute. It helps a business identify the most critical factors, right? That impacts the profits, costs, and performance. So let's take an example, guys. A car manufacturer studies how a 10% increase in the raw material costs affects the overall profit. So previously, I used to get like 2 lakh profit. Now, because of this cost impact, I'm getting only 1,50,000 of profit karke. So that one variable or that one factor which is impacting, how it is impacting that one variable or that one factor, how it is impacting my overall business karke, that is nothing but sensitivity analysis. So what are the key uses in management consulting of the sensitivity analysis? Let's see. Identifying the most influential variables affecting performance. For example, in this case, cost is the most influential variable, right? Most influential factor. So second point is evaluating pricing strategies and cost structure. So based upon the variable, based upon the factor which is influencing our performance. Now, we will be making some strategies. We will be developing and devising some strategies in order to tackle some key variables and key impact of the success, right? Next, helping business prepare for market fluctuation. So basically, it is preparing us to make some strategies, risk mitigation strategies. It is helping us to prepare some risk mitigation strategies. So that is about sensitivity analysis. To say clearly how one variable or how one factor will be affecting the overall business, will be impacting the overall business in future. As simple as that, right? Now let's see scenario analysis. Scenario analysis examines how different situations, like there will be different situations, best case, worst case, and most likely. Most likely one is the medium. You can say moderate one. Affect the business outcomes. How the best situation or the how the best case will be affecting my business outcome. How the worst case will be affecting my business outcome. How the most likely case will be affecting my business outcome by changing multiple factors at the same time. Like there will be different factors, right? For example, best case. If I have best price and low cost, that is the best case. If I have more cost and low price, it will be the worst case. Most likely is somewhere between best and worst. So how the best case, worst case, and most likely case affect the business outcome by changing factors, by changing variables at the same time, right? So let's say an example so that you can understand more clearly. Example, a mobile phone company is launching a new model. They analyze best case, high demand for the mobile phone and low production cost. Then we will be getting the high profits. That is the best case. Worst case is nothing but low demand and high production costs, obviously losses. Most likely case, moderate demand and stable production costs, steady profit. So based upon worst case, best case, as well as most likely case, we are predicting the future business outcomes, right? So that is about a scenario. Sensitivity is nothing but we are finding only one particular influential variable, whereas in scenario analysis, we are predicting the future. We are predicting the future outcome of the business with variable changing variables, with changing what you can say, with changing factors. We are analyzing, we are predicting the best case, worst case, as well as most likely case. So why it matters? Helps businesses prepare for uncertainties and make informed decisions. So we can predict the future by using best, worst, as well as most likely case in the scenario analysis. So actually, I forgot to write the key use cases in management consulting of scenario analysis. First use case is it is used for preparing strategies, making, developing, optimizing strategies. Second one is for risk mitigation, right? For risk mitigation strategies, investment risk scale here. As I said you before, this sensitivity as well as scenario analysis are used mostly by the financial experts, financial subject matter experts, or financial management consultants. So they will be using scenario as well as sensitivity analysis for investment risks as well as also for business expansion and expand the business. So this is about scenario and sensitivity analysis. Let's see a case study, guys, so that you can understand it. The case is a tech startup expanding to a new market. So a tech startup called the Nikil Solutions who want to expand to the new market of UK or US or some other country. So let's see. A tech startup want to expand into a new country but faces currency fluctuations, customer demand uncertainty, and regulatory changes. For example, currency fluctuations are, you can take the Indian rupee an example. One of yesterday it was 86 rupees. Now it fell to 85 rupees, and someday it will become 88 rupees. So currency fluctuations happen, right? So they are facing problems because of currency fluctuation, customer demand uncertainty. Because they cannot predict the customer demand. So that is nothing but customer demand uncertainty and regulatory changes. Sometimes SEBI will be changing the regulatory changes, right? Regulatory rules. So they are facing this problem. So even though they want to enter into the new market, even though Nikil Solutions want to enter into the new market and want to expand my business, I'm facing these problems called currency fluctuations, customer demands, uncertainty, and regulatory changes. So in order to tackle this problem, we will be using sensitivity and scenario analysis so that we can predict the future outcomes, right? So step one, sensitivity analysis. First, we'll be doing sensitivity analysis. Analyzed how a 10% change in the currency exchange rates affect the product. profit margin. So it is analyzing how, like management consultants or financial management consultants, subject matter experts will be analyzing how a 10% change in the currency exchange rates. Currency exchange rates में 10% change किया तो like what will be the effect on profit margin. So that is one of the step of sensitivity analysis. So like here 10% change in currency exchange rates is a key variable, influential variable. Identified marketing costs as the most sensitive factor impacting ROI. So if you do more marketing, ROI will be more. If you do less marketing, ROI will be less. As simple as that. So marketing cost is one of the key influential variable or key influential factor we can say. So this is about sensitivity analysis. Let's come to scenario analysis. What is the best case scenario? High demand, favorable exchange rates, minimal regulatory hurdles, profits increased by 20%. So this is the best case scenario. Worst case scenario is completely opposite of best case scenario. That is nothing but low demand, strict regulations, and currency devaluation. Profits decreased by 15%. And most likely scenario is something which is in between a best case as well as worst case. Moderate demand, stable exchange rates, as well as minor regulatory changes. Profits increased by 5%, right? So by using scenario analysis, we can predict the future. By using sensitivity analysis, we can identify the what you can say. We can identify the most influential variable or most influential factor, right? Results. The company adjusted its pricing model to minimize risks and planned for both growth as well as contingency strategies. So basically, by using sensitivity as well as scenario analysis, the companies or the business can do risk mitigation strategies. They can plan some strategies. They can devise some strategies. They can employ some strategies, as well as they can do investment risk mitigation strategies too, as well as for business expansion also. So that is a reason why management consultants will be using sensitivity as well as scenario analysis for market expansion, investment risks, mitigating investment risks, for devising some different strategies and all those things. So let's see what are the key takeaways for management consultants. Sensitivity analysis helps identify the most impactful variable or most impactful factor in a decision, right? So second one is scenario analysis helps businesses prepare for different future possibilities. That is nothing but it will be helping in predicting the future, right? It will be helping in predicting the future business outcomes, scenario analysis. Whereas sensitivity analysis helps us in finding the most impactful variable or factor in a decision while taking a decision, right? So these two are used for making perfect decisions, risk mitigation strategies, business expansion, as well as devising some strategical strategies. So both tools are used for risk assessment. As I said you before, these both tools or these both what you can say concepts or frameworks used for risk assessment, pricing, investment planning, and business strategy, right? So basically, scenario and sensitivity analysis will be used by financial experts, financial management consultants. As I said you from the starting, I'm saying you from the starting, right? So yeah, essential for financial modeling, expansion planning. So basically, our previous case study is also expansion only. Market entry is nothing but they are expanding their business. So it is used for expansion planning and market entry strategies too. By mastering sensitivity and scenario analysis, management consultants can help business navigate uncertainty and make smarter decisions, as simple as that. So as a management consultant, you need to master sensitivity and scenario analysis in order to make some future predictions, right? To make help business navigate uncertainty and make smarter decisions. So this is all about management consulting, scenario and sensitivity analysis. Guys, in the next video, we will be learning some more concepts of management consulting. So bye.